All right, so we got to start reviewing because we're taking a test pretty soon. So we're taking a test this week. So let's review arithmetic sequences, right? When we're adding for today's purpose, for today's lecture, I'm going to be working questions 39 through 42. All right, 39 and 40, I'm going to review a few sections there. First thing I'm asking here, it is find the common difference, right? Common difference is when we're adding and subtracting the same thing. So let's find out. Let me call this difference. Let me use D for difference. The way I'm going to find out what's the common difference, I'm going to choose a number from the list and subtract the previous number. I could say 43 minus 34. Notice I chose a number and subtract the previous number. I could have also said 52 minus 43 or 34 minus 25. It doesn't matter. 43 minus 34 is 9. So my common difference is 9. Now let's take a look at the next thing that I asked. The term named in the problem. Okay, I gave you the first 4 numbers on the list, and I want you to find out what's the 33rd number on my list. Okay, so let's see. I have, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to find the first number is 25. I could choose any number from the list. I'm going to choose the first one, 25. I know my common difference is 9. So I'm going to say I have to add 9 so many times. So I'm going to put parentheses for right now. Let's just say so many times. Because I'm starting from the first number and I want to find out the 33rd number, I'm going to say I'm going to add the difference 32 times. Right? I had the first number. I needed the 33rd number. So 33 minus 1 will give me 32. If I started from the fourth number, I will add the difference only 29 times. All right, so make sure you guys do multiplication first. 9 times 32 plus 25. This will give me 313. Another thing I'm asking here is give me the explicit formula. All right, for the explicit formula, the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to use the first number on the list. And I'm going to say 25. The common difference is a positive 9. So I'm going to say plus 9. If my common difference was a minus, so I will say minus something. But inside of my parentheses after the 9, I'm going to write n minus 1. Right, as I use the explicit formula to find any number in my list. Notice when we were finding the 33rd number, inside parentheses, I did 32, right? N minus 1. Now, the last thing I'm going to ask here is give me the 3 terms in the sequence after the last one given. All right, I see 52 is my last number here. I know the common difference is 9. So I'm going to add 9 each time to get the next 3 numbers. And my next 3 numbers will be 61, 70, and 79. Notice from 52, I added 9 each time because my common difference was 9. So that gave me 61. Plus 9 gives me 70. Plus 9 gives me 79. I can continue on and on, but I just need to list the first 3. All right, let's take a look at question number 40. Common difference first. Let's just call this D for difference. I'm going to go 25 minus 16. A number minus the previous number. In this case, happens to be 9 again. For me to find the term name in the problem, I'm going to use my first number, 16. And I know I have to add the difference, so it's a positive 9 so many times. Because I'm starting from the first number, I'm going to add the difference 24 times. If I was starting from the fourth number, I will add the difference only 21 times. Okay, so 9 times 24, because I have to do multiplication first. 9 times 24 plus 16 gives me 232. Now the explicit formula, let me answer in green. Explicit formula, I need to start with the first number, so 16. The common difference is a positive 9. So I'm gonna write it with the sign included. And after the 9, inside parentheses, let me write n minus 1. That whole thing is the explicit formula. Now, let me find the next three numbers, right? The last number here is 43. The common difference is 9. So I know 43 plus 9 is 52. 52 plus 9 is 61. Plus 9 is 70. Okay, there you go. Another thing we talk about on arithmetic sequence is when we evaluate them. For evaluation, I need to basically ask you guys to add all the numbers. We could do it the long way. The long way means you have those numbers, add them. 11 plus 21 plus 31 plus 41 plus 51. Or we could just say, okay, we learn a formula. Things that I need for my formula. I need to know my first number on the list. So let's just say I need to know my first number. I need to know the last number. And I need to know how many numbers I'm adding. Easily here. First number on the list is 11. The last number on the list is 51. How many numbers I'm adding is 5 of them. The way I'm gonna do this, because I could do it the long way, or I'm just gonna add the first and the last. So 11 plus 51. I'm gonna add the first number and the last, multiply it by how many you're adding, in this case 5, and my result I'm gonna divide it by 2. 11 plus 51 times 5 divided by 2 gives me 155. Let's take a look at question number 42. I need to know my first number. I need to know my last number. And I need to know how many. How many numbers am I adding? My first number on the list is 29, right? We can see it. The last number on the list is 83. I can count how many numbers I have here. I have 7 of them. So for me to find out how much all of them add up to, I'm gonna go 29 plus 83. I'm gonna add the first number and the last number. I'm gonna multiply this by 7 because there's 7 of them. And my result, I'll divide it by 2. 29 plus 83 times 7 divided by 2. Make sure you guys go 29 plus 83 equals, and then times 7. If you type all of it together, 29 plus 83 times 7, the calculator will do the multiplication first. 83 times 7. So make sure you guys type it in correct. I know 29 plus 83 is 112 times 7 divided by 2 gives me 392. I might give you a list like I did here. I might give you a list, right? I could ask you guys to evaluate it, or I could give it to you like 39 and 40. I could just give you the beginning of the list. You can always find out what's the last number. Remember, all you need is the first number, the last number, and how many numbers you're adding.